Well, hello, everyone. Welcome back. Anika Fernandez right out of the gate with a little bit of hydration. Thank you very much. Which is good because I was just eating a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Thank you. Ah, quite nice. So how's everybody doing today?
Cheese!
So, William Sterling, we have a fresh box, of which I have to crack open now. Wait, That's right. Some say he can fill a deep dish pizza, and then he knows what is running in the snow. All we know is he's called Storm of Iron. Revis, what is going on, my friend? How are you doing today? Goldfish, William Sterling, down the hatch, my friend. He's all over the place, dude. He's all over the place. How is everybody doing? What's going on? What's new? What's shaking? It's Thursday. The week is almost over, which is kind of nice. Because I would like the weekend again. Even though we just came off of a 3-day weekend with the 4th of July here in the States. So far, so good. The work day is over. I can be here, I can relax, I can have fun, I can talk to everybody over here. So it's good. It's very good. It is nice to see everybody. Because it is nice to be here. So, I have the option to go to a Cars and Coffee event on Sunday. So, you guys may remember when I did a couple of Cars and Coffee events last year, and I went live from the Cars and Coffee events. They're getting even bigger. They're getting significantly larger up there. More cars, more people. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I haven't had a chance to go up yet this season, but just looking at all the pictures and all the video and all the news and stuff about it, I may go on Sunday. I don't know if I'll go live, because I haven't had a chance to just like go there and hang out and have a good time. So there'll definitely be pictures. I will definitely put up pictures on the Discord. If I do decide to go live, I will let you guys know in the Discord. So if you're not part of the Discord, by all means, you should definitely be signing up for the Discord. Which, that would be the Discord right there. But Rumbata, Nika Fernandez, Rivas, VT Outlaw, William Sterling, everybody who's in here, chilling, hanging. No worries. It is his voice in my head when I type that in chat. Hello there. I love that. That line from any of the Star Wars stuff. Hello there. It's so good. Oh, Nika Fernandez, it is amazing. It is so amazing. Did someone say Storm of Iron is live? Perhaps they said no plan, no problem. And that is something I should probably actually get on a t-shirt. That would be cool. I need to update my merch store, is what I have to do. There's a couple of different things that I have to do with the channel. It's true. I am a horrible slacker. And when it comes to, like, all of this is like my fun time. This is my hangout time. This is my enjoy time. This is more personally fulfilling than, like, anything else I get going on. So I'm just going to throw that out there. The cool part about this is I get to hang with all these cool people from all around the world. You guys are great. I get to learn things from you. I will probably travel next year and go see them. Nika Fernandez, if you wind up in the United States, you have to take in some wonderful car culture. Is your merch shipped? I believe it is. I know that Chase is down in Australia, and he managed to get himself a coffee mug. I need to update the merch store, so realistically, I should transfer stuff over to another store. But I did want to bring something up before you guys, or before we get too far into anything this evening. Does anybody ever remember the cartoon? I think it was either from the late 80s or the early 90s, but it was the real Ghostbusters cartoon. Perhaps. Somebody's got to remember it. Relic, I know for a fact you probably remember it. Yep. Okay. So, Relic, you may know this. Oh crap! This particular character right here. If it's the one with Slimer, yes. Okay, so I have to hold this here because of the angle of the glare. You remember this guy? Can you guys see this guy okay? I don't think I can. Yeah, because his face blurs out when I do that. But if I do this, there we go. Check that out. How cool is that? This was done by a local artist. Here in Spain, we have classic American car events, muscle cars. That's cool. That's actually really cool. But this right here was done by a local artist who has been at some of the conventions and stuff like that. I've met him several times. This is the ever so wonderful Sam Hain from the Real Ghostbusters. And I had a chance to buy some of this dude's art. He does, like, you know, all kinds of fan stuff. I was planning on a future trip to the U.S., but now I don't know. I still want to experience the country and see some people if they want to meet up, that is. Revis, if you visited the States, what would you want to see? What kinds of things would you be interested in learning about? What do you want to take away from the culture here? I would be very interested in knowing, because I think it's awesome. Yes, Rumbada. That would be a trip. That would certainly be that would be something I need to save my pennies for. But this particular piece of art right there. Yes, exactly, Relic. Exactly. So this guy's name is Patrick Davis. And he is a phenomenal artist. He is a great artist. And he actually, every now and again, streams with his son, his young son, and they play, like, what's that, the one with the bricks and stuff like that. And they play some Star Wars games. They're really nice people. Really nice people. And I will put this in the art link. I will also put a link to his art in the art link, because it's definitely worth checking out. And he's a really good, friendly artist, super nice guy. Let's see if I can find him on here. He is on Facebook as well. I'll have to get the actual, like, links and stuff like that to be able to put those in the in there. A free chauffeur. Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. But Relic, you are 100% correct. It was Sam Hain. He did an online auction from last week, and he had a lot of different pieces of art, and it was so cool. It was so very cool. So here's the funny thing, though. You remember how we actually got all of this cargo loaded onto this truck right here? And we actually got it delivered the last time? Because of the weird save bug glitch that we have, it actually rewound our progress by, like, 25 to 30 minutes. So our cargo is not loaded onto the truck, and our cargo is not delivered. I would love to see the difference that the US has compared to Sweden, first things first, but since I am really liking the American cars, I do want to see some cars and things like that. But I do have to visit Seattle, though. I got relatives living there. Okay. That was the series Ernie was told he didn't sound enough like Winston, so they cast Arsenio Hall. I believe you're right, yeah. Yep, and yeah, because Pete Venkman sounds like Garfield. So, yeah, that was a really, yeah. Storm and everyone, if one day you visit Spain here, you have a house, a tour guide, and a driver, that would be so much fun. It would be so much fun. I have a friend who moved to Florida, and he actually, like, he just moved to Florida a week ago, or a week and a half ago. A week ago, actually. And he wants me to go visit Florida as well. I'm not sure how I feel about Florida, because Florida's a weird place. Florida is not like the rest of the U.S. And, yeah, Florida is a very strange place. Imagine the OG Winston not sounding like Winston. Yeah, that's frustrating. I like Ernie Hudson, too. I think Ernie Hudson is a phenomenal actor, and he's a pretty cool dude, too. He's a pretty cool dude. Alright, so let's put this stuff back on the truck. Wasn't Venkman actually Garfield in this guy? Probably. I wouldn't be the least bit surprised. We should do a European tour. That's like Top Gear coming to the US, basically. And you know what? If any of you come around to my neck of the woods, I will absolutely give you a ride in the Bumblebee. Well, depending on seasonally depending, of course. But yeah. Yeah, we'll go for a cruise in the Bumblebee. Hell yeah. I would be all about that. Not gonna lie. Saw the weather changes they had when driving in Florida during the Gumball 3000 race. So, yeah, Florida is a very strange, very, very strange place. If you were to go and punch into Google, Florida man, just 2 words, Florida man, and then see what actually pops up, that'll give you a much better understanding of why, Florida is a really strange location. A very, very strange location. So, Florida only really has 1.5 seasons. Florida man and your birthday is better. So, Florida only really has, yeah, like 1 or 2 seasons. If you were to visit New England in the fall is like... It truly is the stuff out of movies. It legitimately is stuff that you would see out of... Yes, Hot and Hotter. William Sterling, 100% correct. How are you doing, William Sterling? Everything good? Trust me, as a driver, I have 17 years of driving license. I trust you. You and your trusty Ford. Florida man arrested for throwing bricks while naked on the roof of local Wendy's. Yeah, basically. Alright. Pack the cargo. Turn the lights back on. Fire the truck back up. The General Lee! Well, to quote the pirates who don't do anything, I've never been to Boston in the fall. It is difficult here for us with the visa. It is a very strict process. I had to go through an interview in the embassy, sign a lot of documents, interviews on the airports. Yeah. Yeah, because Rambada, you've been here before for like work and stuff like that, right? And that was the only for a student work and travel program. Gotcha. Gotcha. Actually, speaking of pirates, the General Lee, you brought up a very, very, very pertinent point. I don't know. I know Relic did, but did anyone else watch the live stream reveal of the gameplay for Skull and Bones? Mountain Lion! There you are, my friend. I hope you are doing well. Hope things are good today. Did someone say SnowRunner? Yes, they did. Oh, yeah. They most assuredly said SnowRunner. And our SnowRunner clock got reset by like a half an hour, unfortunately. VeggieTales, you're my cheeseburger, my lovely cheeseburger. I don't care, that stuff is great. Uh-oh. Why are we stuck on something here? How is it that the twin steer of all trucks is actually hung up on something? That's very unusual. if you're gonna flirt with me, at least find my hairbrush. Yes, I've managed to visit 5 southern states. I was living in Colorado, visited New Mexico, Utah, Nevada, and one more. I can't remember which one. That's cool, though. Alright, so that's a little branch there that it keeps trying to make us kind of connect. Yeah, let's just sort of... There we go. For some reason, I think
Is it just me? Or is it getting saner and saner these days?
Beans! You'll be back. Revis will be right here, my friend. And them's the beans. I really do have to re-up my, my stockpile of beans. It absolutely is. What am I hung up on? This is very unusual because this truck never gets hung up on anything. There we go. Uh-oh. Actually. No, I can't. Okay. Something's weird here. Something's really weird. I don't understand how that thing got all hooked up like that. Because the first time we did this, we didn't have nearly that kind of problem. Unusual. Relic, are you speaking in code? Don't speak in code, Relic. What is going on? Yeah, it's like something is... Yeah, but there's no rocks or anything underneath. There's nothing... There's really nothing for this thing to get hung up on. Oh no, he had to go back and, Oh, not that part. Not the VeggieTales reference. Relic knows what I mean. Relic knows what I mean. VeggieTales. Is that stuff still on TV? Or is it, like, still movies and things like that? Gab Silverfox! Thank you very much for the cheer! What's going on, my friend? How are you doing? What's going on? What's new? How's things? I'm kind of guessing that you sort of changed your name? I'm good, had a name change. Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Ugh. I think I got something in my eye. Not like sand or anything, but November 8th needs to get here sooner. Relic, how many games are we having? I said toothbrush instead of hairbrush. Yes. Nika Fernandez had magic logs in SnowRunner today. I tried to watch a little bit. Good, just watched A Clockwork Orange. Oh, that is... A Clockwork Orange is an absolute classic of cinema. What's his name there? Malcolm McDowell. Malcolm McDowell is phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. That guy is a wonderful actor. I'll stream the bejesus out of that game. I don't care. Well, I certainly hope you would, Relic. I certainly hope you would. Flying logs in the Amor sky today? Oh, boy. I don't even know... Am I going the right way? I think I'm going the right way. Pretty sure I'm going the right way. We'll say sure. We'll say sure. Oh, boy. Nope. You know what? That's right. I remember what I did the last time. A true master of his craft. Absolutely. And the greatest thing about Malcolm McDowell is that he can be handed a B movie, super cheesy, ridiculous plot, ridiculous character, but he makes it work. He absolutely makes stuff like that work. 100%. What was it? Tank Girl? Uh-oh. Tank Girl, he had kind of a really... Like, Tank Girl was a really strange movie, and I had honestly hoped it would spawn more sequels for that character because it's a fairly elaborate comic book, and that was sort of it, unfortunately. I won't be able to stream with a mic, though. I'll be too busy jamming out to some Ailstorm while I pirate my Weasley black guts out. Relic, that is a wonderful idea. That is an absolutely wonderful idea. Although, you could write an email to Ailstorm and ask for permission to use their music in a stream. That would be something. that would be a crazy something, all things considered. Yeah, Malcolm McDowell in Tank Girl was just a fantastic villain. Goose row cheese, my friend. Goose row cheese. That was from our Breeze home in Whiterun. We didn't do any Skyrim this week because we had Monday off. Monday was our relaxation day. We came back on Tuesday, jumped into some Fallout. It was kind of like a really relaxed Fallout sort of stream. We died a lot. We died an excessive amount. So, you know, good times there all around. There is a lot more death this time around. I think I would need Napalm Records permission, though. Not sure. Gav, absolutely. Thank you, my friend. Yeah. I didn't grab like any carbonated beverages or soda or anything like that. I think I still have a Pepsi Nitro somewhere. And has anybody tried the Coca-Cola Starlight? The little tiny cans of Coca-Cola Starlight. Also watched 2001: A Space Odyssey. Oh, you were just on a spree of classic movies. That's awesome, though. That's so cool. What did I watch the other day? I have been wrapping up various different series of shows and everything else. I've remembered to finally get back onto the Orville because for whatever reason I completely forgot that the Orville Al was creepy as hell. Absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. So the Orville, they have their new season on Hulu, and I did The Umbrella Academy over the weekend. I finished up Stranger Things over the weekend. And for anybody who has not watched Stranger Things, man, what an amazing, impressive wrap-up to Season 4. Like, I can't even begin to tell you how awesome that was. Weren't Stone Sour under Napalm Records? Orville is a wonderful show. Orville is such a fantastically wonderful show. Ed, the main character, in the United States, has the price of food increased twice as much as it did 4 months ago. The price on everything has increased. Fuel, food, any manner of trade goods, or a lot of stuff. Like, prices on everything has been going up and up and up and up, unfortunately. Airline tickets are more expensive. Travel is more expensive. It's been kind of crazy lately. But they keep, they keep fiddling with percentages, and used cars and new cars are just out of sight right now. I don't know why I bought a Jeep when I did. That maybe wasn't the best of ideas, but, you know. Season 3 was not that good, so didn't dare to watch the new season. Oh, Rumbata. Season 4 is unbelievably good. Season 4 was really, really great. And the newest introduction of the character Eddie was wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Oop. Back up a little bit. All right, cargo management. And there we go. New contest on Burning Mill is available. And what just happens to be that contest? Extreme Climb. This is the starting point of the second stage. The objective is to make your way up the treacherous mountain trail. It could be wise to study the track and its surroundings before diving headlong into this challenge. You know, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. I think you'll like the character of Eddie. Eddie is a fantastic addition to Season 4's Stranger Things. And one of the issues that... Or not issues, actually. One of the interesting situations that Stranger Things does have... Okay. Alright, so we can actually bring these guys back. They went to Roadrunner. Yes, to the garage. Okay. So what I have to do is we need to figure out which truck we're going to use for this extreme hill climb. So, yeah. With Stranger Things, they find a way to add characters each season. But you've got a tight-knit core group of characters that have been around since the beginning of Stranger Things. And it's very difficult to take a group like that and just throw another character in. But the show is so well written that it makes you give a damn about the characters that they introduce into the world. Older characters are given more to do, and just the stuff that they have happening is it really, the stakes are ever higher in Season 4. What about the crocodile? I wonder if the crocodile could do that. We need something that we can use to kind of run it up that hill. I mean, there's always this thing. But I don't know if, I mean, we could give this thing a shot. So let's see about going over to... All right, so we need to get over there. And to get over there... Yeah, so we'll go out of the garage, we'll loop around here, we'll... Turbo Mustang, what is going on? How are you doing? What is the good word for today? Oh yeah, we need to, we kind of need to spin around, go the other way. Let's see how well this thing does. Also, tomorrow being Friday, we have another Forza Day tomorrow. So anybody who is interested in Forza, they did every season so far. We'll definitely check it. Okay, awesome. I really liked Season 4. I really, honestly, truly liked Season 4. Yeah, that thing's still hanging. I'm awesome. Spent some time with the kiddos. Even better. That sounds good. Very, very cool. Wait a minute. Springfield fireproof tires. Why do we need fireproof tires? Not quite sure. But, oh yeah, this thing boogies right along. Oh yeah, no, this is cool. Oops. Oop. Or not. Well, that's unfortunate. But yeah, tomorrow is Friday. Tomorrow is Forza Friday. Anybody who wants to race, come on in and join us. And we're stuck. We're stuck with the off-road rally truck is stuck. Interesting. Not be here tomorrow. Taking my niece to the local drag strip. Very cool. We have a Cars and Coffee coming up on Sunday, so I'm going to try to. This truck looks like a garbage truck. It kind of drives like a garbage truck. Alright, let's try that again. Because this thing really wasn't cooperating. And I think I can probably do better. Tomorrow is one day closer to Skull and Bones. Relic, you're not going to give that up, are you? You're all completely eternally hooked up on Skull and Bones. Which, I gotta say, the combat in that, the ship-to-ship combat, just looks unbelievably good. Okay. Let's see if we can't get through there this time. Her very first time seeing cars run 6s. Quarter mile or 1/8 mile? Return of the Cars and you know what? It might be Relic, but I also might just kind of... I might just head over there and just kind of hang out. It all depends on what happens. Jay Stu might be going, and his little offspring may be going as well. So, oop. Okay. Yep. See, much better. Much better. Stranger Things and Kenobi show came out at the same time, and because I'm a huge Star Wars fan, watched the Kenobi series. Also, Netflix disappointed me recently, but Kenobi wasn't the bestie. Kenobi was weird. It had some really, really low points. Oh, it's all quarter mile, running 6s? Dude, it is awesome. So, up here at the local drag strip, New England Dragway, it's over an hour away from me. We typically have jet cars under the stars. And unfortunately, there was a catastrophic accident with one of the trucks and one of the drivers, and it made national news. It was the truck Shockwave. Yes, Relic is also 100% correct on this. So the driver for the truck Shockwave was actually, he was killed because the truck caught fire and I guess either flipped and rolled, or exploded, or there was a very bad accident, because the tire, the tire actually ruptured, blew apart, and took the fuel tank out with it. So it ruptured the fuel tank, and because the thing is belching fire out of the back end, it caught the whole thing on fire. And it is just an eternally tragic situation that occurred to someone who didn't just show up to a job to work, but truly found their dream job. Just heard about it yesterday. Lived like an hour from Battle Creek. No kidding. It's really sad. It's really, really, really sad. I truly wish something like that never happened, because it's just... The dude just turned 40. Kenobi had good ideas in it, but was badly written. The actors did a great job, but was so poorly written only the finale. Yes, the finale was very good. The finale was really, really, really good. And Relic is 100% on point when it comes to The Boys. The Boys takes everything about superheroes and turns it on its head. And I'm lucky, Milan Dragway is literally 20 minutes from my house. That is awesome. If I had a dragway that was like 20 minutes from my place, I would be there all the time. I would probably have a complete, like, drag tire set up for the Camaro. Because that would be fun. Line lock. Wrinkle wall slicks, you know. Go all out, basically. I wonder if, you know what, this truck drives a little bit more like a scout truck than anything else. And I'm not so sure how I feel about that. I'm also kind of curious if we're actually going to make it up the hill for this particular event. I just started the show, I think last week. I was addicted 5 minutes into the first episode. Yeah, Relic, this show, you came out of nowhere with this show. Like, you started watching it, and then all of a sudden it was like, this show is amazing! So that was actually pretty cool. That was awesome that you were, like, instantly hooked that soon. Okay, so I like how quick this truck is. This truck is agile. This truck actually gets around through some of the obstacles fairly decently, but it's much too much like a scout truck when it comes to certain obstacles, which is unfortunate. They just completely redid the whole facility, paved the parking, new concrete on the burnout box, and repaved the entire track. That is cool. New England Dragway redid the entire facility a couple of years ago so they could actually bring in national events. So we have John Force up there. We have all of the huge names up there. So it's actually pretty cool. I haven't been up there in a while, though, unfortunately. Wait a minute. Oh, that's the start point. My bad. So far what you told me about music and movies, etc. was always on point. So if you recommend it strongly, we'll definitely watch it even sooner. Yeah. Relic does his research. Relic does all of his wonderful research on everything, and he's very, very on point. I had seen and heard people talking about it, but never paid any real attention. I know how people are. Love crap and hate on good. Yeah. Let me guess. Someone stole your sweet roll. Potentially. DR Strang, what is going on, my friend? How are you doing? What is the good word for the day? Okay, so this is the start point for the extreme hill climb. Excuse me. So, I guess we just got to go there. Actually, I got more water, too. Yeah, more water.
Our drivers may not have fancy endorsement deals, but make no mistake, they are world-class athletes.
I wouldn't mind a sweet roll right now. Actually, I think we found several sweet rolls when we were in the Commonwealth, Tuesday. Pretty sure. I know there's a guy with a 6,000 horsepower Hurst Olds that's going to let my niece sit in his Pro Mod, which is legendary because it's been racing for 30 years. That is unbelievable. That is awesome. I just got SnowRunner, and I'm trying to get to one of the watchtowers on Michigan, but there's the water pipes blocking everything. I don't have a cold. I'm just drinking lots of water. I haven't drank nearly enough water. So, that is a very interesting screen name you have there, my friend. Your mother looking good. She might be.
Tennessee beautiful.
She might be. What vehicle are you trying to use to get to the watchtowers? Michigan isn't. Michigan is your very first starter map. Michigan's kind of your baseline. You get a little bit of everything, except snow and ice. That's saved for Alaska. One of the things that the game kind of tricks you with is scout trucks. There are only a handful that are actually really, really, really viable and useful. The CK-1500 is not. The Lodestar 1700 is absolutely much better. It's one of the modded truck, a Hulk something. I have a completely 100% vanilla game. There's in Michigan, there's actually no real blocked off path to any of the watchtowers. So you should be able to get around to it fairly easily. I get stung by a bee while at work. Luckily, I'm not allergic. GR strength, that is unfortunate. I can't remember the last time I was stung by a bee. Okay. So what we're going to do is this right here. All right, stage completed. So we need to go... Why is it not tracking it? Oh. Okay. Wait, is this timed? Oh, no, it's not timed. Okay, it's not timed. That's a good thing. It's a car I've only heard about. I've never seen it, only in pictures of the car, and heard stories of it partially because the Pro Mod was built in Detroit. Where I got stung at my left palm. You've done a lot of jobs on Michigan and had like 30k. Do you, I would definitely recommend playing the game on vanilla before really adding in a lot of different mods and stuff like that. The game will give you the tools to succeed in basically anything that you do need to do. Alright, so we're doing the uphill hill climb, effectively. The Lodestar 1700 is hands down one of my favorite vehicles for scouting. That you should be able to get fairly early on. The Ford F-750 you won't be getting until much later in the game. Added one mod, it's the Bronco, but it's called the Hulk Invincible. Yeah, because a lot of times they can't use the actual copyrighted name. I was in a video game funk where nothing was keeping my attention, so I said, let's see what this is about. And holy sugar honey iced tea, it threw me, it threw my pudding for a loop. I still can't pick a single favorite character. They all do their parts really well. Oh, you mean, Hey, thank you so much for the follow there, my friend. Really appreciate it. So it's kind of a mythical legend. He only comes out for a few races that have really big payouts. Dude, Turbo Mustang, if you do manage to get any kind of pictures, throw them up in the Discord because that would be awesome. It also pays to pay attention to where you're going, which I'm totally not paying attention. I'm just kind of driving up a weird little mountainside thing. And of course we're yet again stuck. Alright, let's go there. Yeah, what kind of pudding though? I'm with Rambada on this one. Like, what kind of pudding we talking here, dude? But the Michigan map, I always enjoy the Michigan map. Now, are you in Black River or Brain Pudding? I'm not sure I like Brain Pudding. Sometimes that does leak out my cranium, but you know what? Things happen. I'm excited because this will be a heads-up, run what you brung kind of deal. Okay. That should be very interesting then. One of these days, if I do make it to New England Dragway, I will live stream from New England Dragway. Okay, we did that. And I have the basic truck, a Chevrolet something, and the van that's garbage for scouting, but it's good at flipping over vehicles. Black River, yep. Friday the 13th. Yep, it's got Jason's hockey mask on there, so I really like this. I got this a while ago. I really like this t-shirt. This is a good t-shirt. Oops, we're stuck. So, honestly, as far as I can recommend for good trucks in the starting map, not many shows make me sit up and say, what did I just watch? Yeah, Relic is not wrong when it comes to this recommendation. So, what level are you? You've got the Hummer H2 is kind of trash. Hummer H2 is not nearly the vehicle that everybody seems to think. Ooh, extreme downhill. Oh, there is a time limit. We have a time limit. The Lodestar 1700. Now, here's a little bit of a tip. You can get other different vehicles. So, like, when you go to the truck store and you see the USA-built vehicles, and you can only buy those, and then if you go to look at some of the Russian vehicles, it says these trucks are not available. What you have to do is you have to travel to Taymyr, Russia, and then when you're on the Russian map, you purchase those vehicles, store them in your garage, and then bring them back over to the US. There's a lot of trucks that you can get right off the start of the game for fairly reasonable amounts of money, and they are significantly better than anything that the kind of American trucks can sort of dish out with. There's this Dodge Ram I've heard about. It's mid-90s, 1500 with a 526 Hemi and a screw blower, runs a quarter mile in mid-200s in the trap. Oh my god. Turbo Mustang. You need to take pictures for us, my friend. you definitely need to take some pictures for us. All right. So let's get turned around here. Not this kind of turnaround. So, yeah, about that. 1010 will not regret. Just be cautious to make sure little ones are not around. Yeah, Rambada, please, by all means, let us know what you think of that show. So, you know what? Yes, let us recover the garage to the garage. So, your mother looking good. We go to the truck store, and you see how all of these trucks, so we'll go to like off-road trucks. And you see how these are all the American trucks, so we can buy all these American trucks right up here. But then you see these trucks, truck not available in North America, truck not available, not available, not available, not available, not available. That's where you go. And you would then go to the global map, and you would go right on over to Taymyr. You would head over here, you would go to one of these garages, and then you would purchase one of the Russian trucks. Puma! Turned around on the wrong axis. You are 100% correct, my friend. 100% correct on that one. So we need to find a vehicle that's going to be good for our little off-road. Don't know why you have an army truck, forgot what it's called, and don't know why. It is probably this guy right here, the ANK MK38. It is a truck that was available. They brought this out only a handful of DLC maps ago. So probably this one. Relic, my main village man. It's not the one. It's like a tank. So you probably mean this guy right here. This is the Tuz TUZ 420 Ataran. This you get in Russia, and you can only get this by finding it in Russia. So it does take a little bit to get. Have you done anything on the Russian map in Taymyr? Dude, yes, Turbo Mustang. When I have the time, I'm going to be working on the seasonal events in Forza because I want to get the Super B. Just started and it's in my garage. Interesting. That is very interesting. I don't know how you would have got it though. That's as long as I'm not the village idiot. Actually, Relic, as long as you're not speaking in code, that's fine. Only gone to Alaska to see some of the snow stuff. Right. Gotcha. Yeah, that's unusual that you would have that, unless it was something that you downloaded because of a mod that you got, or something like that. That's very strange. Very, very strange. So we need to find a truck that is going to let us do the uphill, downhill type tomfoolery. We want an off-road truck. We could do the Tega with the big bubble tires. How is a hostile Puma doing today? Hope everything is good with you, my friend. The mod vehicles have the mod band on the pick. This one doesn't. Okay, I gotcha. We're probably going to do an off-road vehicle. But which one? Good question. Good question. Good question. I mean, we could do this one. You know what? Why don't we do this one? Because this guy... why doesn't, like, the Super B, I mean, 426 cubic inches of screen... Yeah. Dude, the Super B is awesome. The Super B looks fantastic. I got the, what was it, the 71 Hemi, and I did get the Hemi Cuda. The, what was it, the 67? The one from the rainy season. I hate the rainy season, but the fact that I got that car is actually pretty cool, too. There's been a lot of cool stuff, and I love the older stuff. The older stuff is just so much neater than... Ow! That hurt. Oh, it finally fell! Apparently we created some issues there. Yeah, the Barracuda. Yep. Okay, so we finally kind of knocked over... Yes. We finally knocked this thing over. My friend told me I should go to all the watchtowers, unlock the map first, and then do all the jobs while I'm playing alone. You know, here's the thing. It's all about how you want to play the game. How you want to play, and that's it. If you want to unlock the watchtowers first, if you want to do the contracts first, if you want to open up the map first, it all depends on what you want to do. One thing that I will always stress about this game, it is not a race to the destination, and it isn't even about the destination. It is about the journey along the way. Enjoy the journey. For real. Because it's so nice and so much fun, and it's just such an enjoyable game and an enjoyable experience. Did you know they made a super stock Barracuda with light fenders and hood? That's pretty cool. I don't know a lot about Dodges. Me and Dodge, I never really bothered to get a lot of information about them. I am not one with Mother Mopar. I am more on the side of the general. But that's just me. That's me. All right, just setting up some stuff on my laptop. How is your new laptop, Puma? How is the new laptop? Because that's pretty cool. This thing chugs right along. I don't know if this would be faster than the Azov Sprinter, but it definitely has far more traction and goes through a lot more stuff than the Azov Sprinter possibly does. It can run Elden Ring on max settings and 2K graphics, and my PC can't even. Dude, what on earth? So, Puma, why are you not It's not like F1. You are driving a Ford F-150. How do I access the season pass stuff? Because I have the premium edition. Okay, so what you have to do is all of the season pass stuff has to be... actually, what platform are you on? Xbox, PC, PlayStation, Nintendo Switch. Because... Do you know about the Copo program of yesteryear, or about the Nikki Chevy or Yenko? Oh yeah, Baldwin, dude, Baldwin Motion, Yenko's, that stuff was amazing. The Copo Camaro program, or Copo vehicle program, was nuts. That stuff was cool. So you're on the PlayStation 5. So what you're gonna do, because you have the premium edition, you're going to go to the PlayStation Store, and you technically need to individually download all of the various different DLC maps. So it's going to probably give you... Premium Edition, I think, is going to give you Season 1. So you pull up SnowRunner on the PlayStation Store, look at all the DLC, and see what you can download for free. You should be getting DLCs 1, 2, 3, and 4. As well as a fairly healthy amount of additional vehicles to use in the game. And the game, unfortunately, for whatever reason, does not automatically download the DLC. In addition to the DLC, for the maps, you gain additional vehicles as well. There is a Year 1 thank you pack, which is, I believe, 3 different vehicles that you can get for free. So there's a lot of cool stuff. The PlayStation 5 is what I am currently also playing on. Don't forget about paint jobs. Yes, there are custom paint jobs that you can download. There's one for this Azov 5319. There's one for the Tega. One for the Dairy Longhorn 4520. There's a bunch of different ones. A bunch of different ones. Also, my tooth hurts, and I don't know why. Did you know Baldwin Motion had a 12 or faster guarantee or your money back? That I was not aware of. I liked the Baldwin Motion, the unique fiberglass hoods that they put on all of those vehicles. You knew it was a Baldwin Motion when it had that really weird fiberglass hood. Do you like the PlayStation 5 or Xbox X? I like the PlayStation. I am a PlayStation fan, even though I have both of them. What did you ask her? I was setting up my video editor. So, Puma, why don't you run a capture card and game on your laptop while running the stream from your desktop? Am I going in the right direction? I think I am. Yes. I am going in the right direction because we need to go all the way up here. I has no money for that. They're actually not... an Elgato HD60S Plus is currently like $170 right now, and you can get the HDX for $200. It's actually not too bad. Not downloading the premium stuff on its own? Yes. I completely agree with you on that particular. Baldwin Motion, Alec Baldwin. Gerstrang, not wrong. Not wrong. Okay. So we will go over here. We will get some fuel first, and then we'll go up the mountainside. Shane, Baldwin Motion were shut down in 73. Yeah, a lot of those companies, and you know what, honestly, a lot of the even, like the current up-to-date tuner companies, like, why don't you go buy a diesel from the Diesel Bros and see how that goes? Ooh, that hurt. We basically almost burst a tire right there and wiped out a third of our suspension. And the thing is, we can't replace a tire, or we can't fix a tire until it's completely... What was it? Oh no, they are all fixed. Are they all fixed? Yeah, okay. No, they all are. I'm just glad Italy's internet is fast. So you're in Italy right now? The DLCs are actually really small, at least for download size. But the amount of content that you get from them, like, you will probably mess your pants when it comes to DLC number 4, which is Amor in the Russian Federation, because it is absolutely mind-boggling in size and scope. We are in New England, we are in Massachusetts over here, but we do have some rather awesome people who are around the globe as well. And your mother looking good, which I'm giggling on the inside every time I say your screen name. I do appreciate you following along, and I appreciate you hanging out. And yeah, if you ever have any question whatsoever about this game, there is a lot of people who have a lot of knowledge about it. I have... No! I was going to say I've been playing since launch, so I know a lot about everything on this game. The only thing is, I tend to not pay attention when I'm doing it. Today I've ordered a camera. It should be here in a week or two. Awesome! Rumbada, very cool. That's still quite a bit for me right now, considering we just bought a lot of stuff for mine and Jackie's cave exploration. Dude, that is rollover number 2. You are correct, a hostile Puma. Yesterday, I started Wreckfest on stream. I had a great fit of laughter with the lawnmower. Nika Fernandez. It is a fun game. It is such a fun game. Such a fun game. Yes, and Rumbada is also 100% correct. The SnowRunner community is filled with so many streamers and so many individuals who play this game who are more than willing to help with information and everything else. And they encompass a global community, because this is a great game. You need the winch with its own power so you can use it when your engine stalls. That is only on scout vehicles, my friend. And one of the TUZ vehicles as well. Remember, kids, don't read and drive. Yes, J.R. Strang. Yes. And you know what? If you guys are not following Nika Fernandez right now, you probably should be. And while, yes, it says she was last seen playing SnowRunner, she also plays, as mentioned, Wreckfest, which we have played live on stream before. We've played a lot of Wreckfest, and Wreckfest is a hysterical game. Such a fun game. So much fun. But that's Skyrim. We also play Skyrim. And that appears to be a Dwemer ruin right there. Those places are kind of crazy. So let's go rescue ourselves from ourselves. Because we have a tendency to do that a lot. And I have a tendency to read chat and talk to people and not pay attention to what I'm doing over here. Or, you know, the funny part about it is, yes, I can see exactly what I'm doing right over here. I can make a suggestion. Yes, Turbo Mustang. What would that be, my friend? Oh, no way. On which map is the nuclear missile job? It's that is Amor. And it's it's not really a nuclear missile as much as it is a rocket. You launch like a satellite rocket into orbit. Have you ever thought about attending the Woodward Dream Cruise? I would love to do something like that. I love car culture. I love American car culture. I am a very car-centric type individual. I love cars. I love trucks. I traded in my Trailblazer the other week, a couple weeks ago, and I have a new Jeep. Or not a new Jeep, but a new-to-me Jeep. I bought a Wrangler. And I like it because it's lifted, and it has big tires, and it's pretty cool. So let's go figure out a vehicle that we can use to rescue ourselves from ourselves. I've seen it in someone's video, and it is huge. It is an 8-slot trailer that you need to transport, and it's a special 8-slot trailer. You know what? Let's use this guy. Use this guy. because we're having so much good luck here. Oh, I love it. But that is in DLC number 4. You have a couple of different DLCs before you really get to that one. And I can actually tell you what they are, because we can go to the global map right here. This is your start. This year it starts with something Dodge is hosting called Speed Week. Okay. So you've got Michigan, Alaska, Tamir. Those are your 3 base game maps right here. They added the Rift in, which was like a free little add-on. Kola Peninsula, DLC 1. The Yukon, DLC 2. Wisconsin is DLC 3. And more, Russian Federation, is DLC 4. DLC 5 is the Dawn region. DLC 6 is Maine. And then this is DLC 7, which is Tennessee. We are still waiting for the announcement on DLC number 8 and what it exactly kind of entails for us. If you like deer and mayhem, if so, there's a deer simulator, which is like Goat Simulator, but a deer. There's actually a game that's coming out where you play as a cat in a very futuristic cyberpunk style city. You've got all of them. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. With them, there are trucks that you are given for free, and there are also trucks that you have to find in the various different maps. Like this one right here. This is the new Tega. Stray. Yes, that's exactly what it's called. This one is a reward for getting a lumber mill up and running in Maine. Starts with them shutting Woodward down in Pontiac, Michigan, and hosting legal drag racing with the nation's fastest streetcars. Turbo Mustang. I think Roadkill on Motor Trend, they do Roadkill nights and stuff like that. It's Catberpunk 2022. Excuse me, Zorshix. What is going on? Thank you for the lurk, my friend. I hope you are doing good. Lurk away, my friends. Lurk away. Catberpunk. I'm about to eat, but wanted to get you up. Absolutely awesome. I certainly hope you have a delightful meal. And, thank you. I appreciate it. It's a FW car. I don't know why. You're interesting as all get out. Well, I appreciate that. I definitely appreciate that. You got it. Roadkill Nights. I did it in my 2017 with my Mustang. No kidding. So there is also Hot Rod Drag Week, which is a thing that there used to be the Hot Rod Power Tour, and they actually, one of their earliest years running it, they made it, or they started out this neck of the woods. They actually wound up around here. I try to be at least remotely interesting. Your mileage may vary on what you find interesting and not, but I appreciate it, Zorshix. Yeah, Roadkill is awesome. They just started releasing the new episodes of Dirt every day. So Fred and Dave decided to purchase a K5 Blazer. And it is an 85 K5 Blazer that they found for $5,000, which is way more than they typically pay for usually any kind of clapped out vehicle. So to give you an idea, this particular vehicle did in fact have a title. They said one of the more difficult things for finding a K5 Blazer was finding a vehicle that actually had a title so that they could actually legally purchase it and drive it and use it. And it's kind of funny, all things considered, because like a K5 Blazer is one of the more ubiquitous General Motors vehicles from once upon a time back in the day. I just got everything set up. If I record videos, edit it when I'm in Korea. Oh, dude, that's awesome. Puma, when is the countdown to that, my friend? So Fred and Dave found this K5 Blazer. It's a 1985. I believe it was an automatic with a 350. The other roadkill is a good way to get dinner, but it would cost you some car maintenance. Yes. Also, you don't want to probably eat that kind of roadkill. That's kind of months away. Okay. Gotcha. All right, so for some reason, this thing's getting really doggy, and I don't know why. There was a K5 on Rocky Mountain Race Week this year. Did anybody watch the... Excuse me. Did anybody watch anything with the Pikes Peak hill climb? That is usually an interesting race where they trot out some wild vehicles. And Ken Block came out and had a Porsche with a very custom livery. Yes, Nika Fernandez. Thank you very much, my friend. Ken Block came out with a the Huna Pegasus. Missed it this year. I usually only catch highlights on that one because there is so many different classes and so much that goes on in that race. It's just, it is impossible to keep track of absolutely everything. But Ken Block came out with the Huna Pegasus, and during some of their test and tune, they dropped a valve and blew a hole through the piston, I think. So the engine was toast, and they couldn't get it back together in time to actually be able to race, which is really unfortunate. I can't see the Kia K5, but I can see the Chevrolet K5 going off. Yes. Those are two completely different vehicles, my friend. Completely different. I have had my fair share of K5 Blazers. I have had a 79, an 81, an 84, and an 86, I want to say. Or maybe an 85. It was either an 85 or an 86. And the 79 didn't last very long. It had a GM crate engine in it that was replaced like years back. And they had soft camshafts. So this thing spun the camshaft down to nothing. The 81, I thought I was going to do something good, and I pulled the 305 out and I put a 350 in. But it turns out that 350 was garbage, and that basically killed the vehicle at that point in time. The 84 was a K20 pickup truck. So it was the 86 K5, and that thing was lifted 33s or 35s, I think. I can't remember what size tires. Winch bumper. I put a 350 that I pulled from my Chevelle. The Chevy K5 I saw on Race Week was ripping off 9-second quarter miles. Yeah, that's obscene. That is obscene for something with all the aerodynamics of a brick or a cinder block. You pick. I love a K5. If I could get a K5 that was in serviceable condition, I would love to get another K5. But those things are so rare nowadays, and the amount of money that people want for them, and you would run into the same particular problems that both Dave and Fred from Dirt Every Day encountered with, you can't find anything that is not a completely rotted basket case for a reasonable amount of money. Like, actual reasonable dollar figures. And it's too bad. I aspire to do Race Week one day. That would be cool. That would be very, very cool. Wait, did we go the right way? Hold on. Where is our... Why is that all the way down there? And why did we not recover it? My family has a Dodge Avenger 08, and it's a ripoff of the Dodge Charger 08, but made by Dodge. The Dodge Charger from the 80s was kind of funny. All right. I don't know why I'm all the way up here, and I don't know why that truck is all the way down there. I guess I just wasn't paying attention when I was driving up, heading up that hill, running up that hill. I'd like to do a small block with twin 78mm turbos. Turbos are cool. Turbos are so neat, and just the way that like a turbo blow-off valve just, or in other words, sister cars. Okay. So, we need to stage 2, extreme downhill. Activate, start tracking. Okay. Alright. So let's do this downhill tomfoolery. And this is a timed competition in this one. So, I should actually maybe pay attention to what I'm doing. Sort of. Ooh, yeah. Okay. Alright, no, this is probably the best of vehicles. It was either this or, say, like the, oh, crap. Oh, crap. Like 351 or 302 with twin 78. We bounced. Okay, we bounced. My bad. My bad. I have a Pacific P12. Ooh, I have a Zik 605. But we're nowhere near our rescue radius. Oh boy, did I bone that one up again. At least that one I kind of just bounced right off the, Oh, man. So how's everybody doing? Oh, that's funny. So Puma, that's number 3, my friend. Let's go pick a recovery vehicle. I'd replace my Mercury symbol with turbos. Oh, that's awesome. All right, you know what? Tell you what. I'll take this thing. Didn't see it, didn't happen. Okay. Okay. I like the way you think, my friend. All right, this one has an adjustable suspension mode, so we can raise it up, which is kind of cool. The only thing is that sort of makes this thing suffer is that it does have, because why not? Absolutely. That, honestly, is a lot of how I operate. Because why not? Oh, man. So this thing does have that really big chin overhang. So that's one of the reasons why they actually gave us an active suspension on it. The Kolobs both got an active suspension. And oddly enough, they gave an active suspension for the MK38. Or better yet, do nitrous and have it purge out the badge. Ooh. Now you're talking. Anytime you get creative with like a nitrous purge, I want to say it was like a truck or something somewhere that I saw. It had like a one of the Chucky dolls, and I think it purged through its like nose or its eye or something weird like that. Let's make some magic happen. And by magic, I mean not dumping over on our side. That kind of magic. King Trucker! I now have 2 ships in No Man's Sky, trying to get more. Nice. So it's funny. King Trucker, I was playing No Man's Sky, and I was in like the big central hub. Somebody walked by me and gave me like hundreds of millions of dollars worth of stuff. This is some really good 2:30 a.m. content. I am glad. So it's 2:30 a.m. or 2:39 a.m. in Italy right now. It is currently 6:39 p.m. in the United States. And thank you for hanging around. There's a guy that races in Detroit. His nickname is Chucky. Very cool. I've seen a Challenger Hellcat with the purge out the headlight intake thing. Yeah. So the Hellcat has an intake through it's like the daytime running light, basically. So where you typically have the fog light or whatever the hell that is. Your mother looking good. We try to keep things fun here. We try to keep things, you know, we cover so many different topics and so many different things and so many different ideas, and there's just a lot of conversation that goes on. Oop. We just try to make it fun. And that's why my biography or little oops. My little blurb under my name down there below states the things that it states. All right. Yeah, the more we drive through here, the more mud we churn up, the deeper the ruts get. It's fun. Makes it good. Revis! Hello, I am back for a little while at least. Thank you for swinging on by. I really do appreciate it. So you were interested in car culture, a lot of stuff to do. That's called multitasking, my friend. There's always stuff to be done. I'm here playing video games, and there's always stuff to be done. I managed to do laundry yesterday, and I feel rather accomplished about that. It's the small things, the little things, if you will. So yeah, American car culture around here is fantastic. And if you are in Seattle, I would definitely recommend checking out, like, California is a bastion of, you know, automotive just excellence. California is one of those places where they have cool cars all year round. New England, it's a little bit different. I know a guy with a Hellcat jailbreak. It does 807 horsepower, and it takes like 10 liters per 60 meters parking lot while you go speed demon. Oh, per 600 meter. Okay. Oh, that's so funny. But it's not okay. So we have a saying. It's not about the miles per gallon. It's the smiles per gallon. True story. And it really is about the smiles per gallon. Because, like, I always prescribe to the ideology of life is too short to drive something boring all the time. It is why I have always had something different, something strange, something off the wall, something a little bit more, you know, fun to have. The smiles, €4 per gallon. Revis, 80. Relic has it. Relic's got the lock on. Man, I hope you're all doing great today. I'm doing great today. I just hope everybody's feeling good. Everybody's having a decent day. I'm doing pretty okay. I don't have to be at work right now. That's kind of a plus. Although even when I am at work, I am around cars and everything else too. Okay. So I'm going to attach this winch to here. Kind of... Alright. So you can do that. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. There goes most of my suspension. And almost all of my tire. That's a thing. I love the suspension in all of these trucks. Watching the articulation as it goes over. I want the cars to make noise, so when an electric car drives up behind me, it is quite scary not to hear it at all. Yes, I completely agree. When I went to LA, it was $9.69 per gallon. The coasts have yeah, it's true. But the only reason I would recommend California is because it is a legitimate capital of car culture. California car culture is second to none. And I wouldn't recommend a regular car show. I would recommend a Cars and Coffee event. Cars and Coffee are a far more casual setting in a casual environment for someone to hang out at, for someone to show up to. And those are the types of events that I have started to really enjoy more than anything. I have been to various different car shows here and there, but car shows are about competitions. They're about certain people who seem to think that their car is significantly better than someone else's car. And it's kind of... Oh, Relic has a nice full bowl of lasagna. Oh, dude, you went with lasagna. I'm jealous. Car shows are a large amount of competition. And with that, sometimes people just are sort of jerks about stuff. So why not go to something where people are simply interested in being around other car guys? And I've personally found that Cars and Coffee events are really where it's at. Like, they are so much fun. And people bring anything and everything to a Cars and Coffee event. And if you guys actually go to the YouTube channel, let me see if it does this. Yep. So on the YouTube channel, that is where all of our old content winds up. So after it's done here, it'll eventually make its way over for the YouTube channel. So if you're not following on the YouTube channel, and you want to see something that we did once upon a time, there is the big rocket trailer rescue from Amor that's on there. There's a lot of games on there. There's a lot of different games, stuff that we may not have been currently playing, stuff that we previously played. It's all over on there. The thing is, I went to a car meet, and the car I liked most was a 69 429 Mustang Boss, which is owned by a Fed. Anything and everything, including goats. Yes, 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 yes. There is a clip, so they're probably going to be there this Sunday as well. But there is a little mini farm, or not really, it's a farm, and they bring goats and animals around for people to pay money to feed and pet them. How cool is that? And there's actually a clip on the channel. I forget where the clip is. I'll have to dig it up. But it is about goats. And I got way too excited when I saw the little baby goats. They might have been mini goats or pygmy goats. I don't know. They were just small goats, and I was excited. I can't help it. I'm sorry. It's a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun. And there's just food trucks and all kinds of stuff. Okay, so we did that one. All right, let's see if we can't make it downhill without falling over. But, Tiny Rick! Thank you so much for the follow, my friend. I greatly appreciate it. Tiny Rick. Tiny Rick, not Pickle Rick. Pay me to feed my goats for me? Genius. Exactly. How much of a scam is that? I pay you to give me the feed that you're going to feed to your goats normally, so I pay you to feed your own goats. It's a complete scam, and I'm totally okay with it. Why did we not see our other truck, or did we pass by our other truck and not really see it? This is weird. Very weird. But Tiny Rick, thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate it. It was very awesome of you. We're trying to make it down this hill here. We're not running up that hill. We're doing the opposite. We're doing the opposite. So we're taking an Azov 73-210. Or is this the 64-131? I forget. But we're, Sato Bricks, it's a genius move. Absolutely. Big brain play. Yeah. But you know what? I will pay money to feed baby goats. I don't care. Like, I am all about that. All about that. So up in the White Mountains of New Hampshire, they have this thing called the Polar Caves. And in the well, not in the Polar Caves, but on the property, they have reindeer. And you can actually buy feed to feed the reindeer. And I was beyond excited. Okay. So we just did the extreme downhill. So that's done. That's pretty cool. Alright, so let's go repair, refuel. Moon Knight Spectre, hello. You know, it's funny you mentioned that. I just read Moon Knight and I did see the... Hold on, watch this. Let me get it. Ugh. Moon Knight. I read this. So your name... So, I don't know how much of a Moon Knight fan you are, but you're probably some kind of Moon Knight fan. I read this. A friend lent it to me. This is phenomenal. The artwork in this book is incredible. I mean, this is one wild book. The artwork in here is amazing. It's absolutely amazing. Spider cam? I know I need a spider cam, man. I really do need to get a spider cam going. It's one of those things I need to set back up again. I need more USB ports, and I need more, it is a phenomenal. I have most of the Moon Knight comics. Well, I have a lot of comics. So, is Moon Knight your favorite, or which one's your favorite? Also, thank you for stopping on by and hanging out, and giving us a follow. Wait, did you give me a follow? No, you didn't give me a follow yet. Excuse me. But for popping on by and hanging out. In Sweden, every summer, almost all cities has a cruising of cars through the city with old American cars. Some are called Pilsner cars, which is a lowered, rusted, and parts taken off of the car with a big and loud sound system and a lot of drinking. One of my favorites is the Punisher Red Christmas comic. So the Punisher Max series. I cannot say enough good things about the Punisher Max series. What is it? Kitchen Irish. Whew, that one's great. That one's super wild. Okay. So Ortega is over here. We'll just recover this thing. We don't need to worry about that. All right, so we're at stage 2. Stage 2 finale. What is stage 2 finale? It's all the way over here. Okay. So the start, the checkpoint, and the finish. Okay. Interesting. So we have to get over here to the pit. Moon Knight, in a lot of ways, the sheer level of violence reminds me a lot of like a Frank Castle Punisher kind of character. It's wild and over the top and just hyper bloody and violent. The show on Disney, what was it, Disney Plus? Yeah, Disney Plus. Does it no justice. Doing the satellite rocket job and my trailer's almost flipping over, but it goes down slightly and slowly. Oh, the satellite. Yeah. That is one of my absolute favorite all-time adventures. Just because you married a bunch of greaseballs doesn't make you gangsters. All right, so we need to get over there. How do we want to get over there? That's where we start. I guess we just kind of... All right, so there is a time limit. What start? We have to go over there. Ooh. And our finish is up here. Ooh. This is going to be an interesting one. This is going to be a very interesting one. So realistically, we should probably get some of our vehicles back. Yes, I wish to recover you. And I want to... The 73-210, I want to get this guy back as well. So I need something with good ground clearance. Like, really good ground clearance. 12. Why is the P12 on its side over here? Not sure. Doesn't need to be on its side. The Zix 5368. We'll just bring this guy back. We don't need to be over here either. I want to get the Black Panther 2022, but I can't find it anywhere to buy it. I've not read any Black Panther comics, but you know what? I'm a sucker for the cool Marvel movies and stuff like that, and I thought Black Panther was actually a really good Marvel movie. We're gonna leave the big Zix over there in the woods, so he can kind of do his thing. It's a free-range Zix. This is a good way to wind down and relax watching you after the day I had today working around my house. So it was a lot of work around the house. You know what? I have an idea. Why don't we use the Voron Grad? But let's customize it. We don't want the van body, so let's get rid of the van body. So we're going to use the regular Voron Grad, and we want different tires. So we're going to be going over rocks. So that means we should actually probably chain tires. Moving and reorganizing, getting ready to repaint 2 rooms. Very cool. All right. So here's the logic behind going with the chain tires. Chain tires do far better on rocks. And we actually have to... what is that? Tacit Ronan? Thank you very much for the follow. What a coincidence that I got 3 old comics from a family member. What did you get, J.R. Strang? So, we're going over here. And apparently, that's our start. Our checkpoint is right there. And that's in and amongst those rocks. And the finish is up top right here. So this is going to be interesting. This will be very interesting. Let's see what we can make happen. Ooh, it's raining. So while these tires are not the best for, like, mud, they're going to be good for rocks. And they actually do bite into the rocks significantly better than the mud tires actually do. The first comic I got was bought by my dad, and it was the Conan and the Moon Knight Serpent King or something like that. That's awesome. That is very cool. So the first comic that I actually remember seeing once upon a time was owned by my dad, and it was a Thor comic, and it was the first appearance of the Destroyer. All right, so we'll go this way, and then we'll kind of cut across. Yeah, so Destroyer from the first Thor movie was in this comic book, and it was really surprising. And I remember seeing the movie, and it was like, wait a minute, I remember seeing this creature, this thing that popped up that basically tried to lay Thor down. Who's going to see Love and Thunder tomorrow? I really want to see the new Thor movie. I very much want to see the new Thor movie. I was one of the people who really, really enjoyed Thor Ragnarok, and I think Tahiti Waikiki did a phenomenal job with Thor. Oh, whoops, we're going the wrong way. As always, not paying attention. Composite Superman 70s, Super Friends 60s and 70s, and The Flash from the 50s. J.R. Strang, that's wild. J.R. Strang, The Flash. Do you remember on, I think it was Fox, they had John Wesley Shipp starred as the Flash. And it was a weekly television show. I actually met John Wesley Shipp, and he's in the he's in the new Flash. I wish I could, but I'm on duty tomorrow. Yeah. But you do plan on going to see it. So anybody who's planning to see it, I'm very excited about it. I'm very, very excited about it. I like Chris Hemsworth. I like Thor. The 1990 show, yes, exactly. I have met and I do have pictures with that Flash character, and he is a really super nice guy. If you ever are at a convention or know of a convention where John Wesley Shipp is, unbelievably nice guy. Unbelievably nice guy. So let's try to cross this bridge and not fall in. Yeah, I'm working tomorrow. I don't think I'm working on Saturday, though. But then the Cars and Coffee is on Sunday morning. So I need to clean the Camaro. I really need to clean the Camaro. The Camaro's... So because I've been driving the Jeep so much lately, the Camaro is just kind of... It's still covered in pollen. So I got to get that all cleaned up if I actually want to go. I would watch it this Saturday after work because there's only one season. Huh. Yeah, Mark Hamill was going to be the main villain. Ouch. In The Flash. But they never actually got that far. They canceled the series. Sasquatch, dude, what's going on? How have you been? What's new? How is everything? So good to see you. Actually, let's put a marker actually over where we have to go to. So we have a better idea. Speaking of Flash, is Ezra being set up, or is he really that creepy? So, you know what, William Sterling, with the amount of stories that continue to come out about Ezra Miller, unfortunately, it kind of looks like he is that creepy. He played in another DC villain in the 90s. Well, he was the Joker. Mark Hamill and his voice work is awesome. Mark Hamill is another really, really, really great actor who does so many good roles. His Joker was wonderful. His Joker was so wonderful. All right, why don't we... Yeah, why don't I see if I can do this? Why don't we see about going through here, 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 here. All right, we'll go there. One of the best Jokers, yes. Ben Well got a new job about 3 months, so no more night shift for me, so I don't spend near as much time on here as before. You know what? I certainly hope your new job is going great. I also have a few rare comics, The Fantastic Four 1962 and Human Torch 2 wow. Okay, that's really cool. Best Joker is our our Joker is out of his mind. And he's pretty damn funny. Yeah, we have another friend, a mutual friend. His name is Joker, and he is a laugh riot. One is like 40K and the other is 90K. Wow. Dude, that's fantastic. That is so cool. Sasquatch, I am glad that your schedule is different, and as long as it benefits you, right? As long as stuff in your life is good, that is what matters. And if the schedule makes things better, that picture he sent today had me rolling. Yeah, that was pretty funny. I don't know where he gets half the stuff that he gets. And then his audio commentary every now and again is pretty funny stuff. So we're going to take a shortcut here. And this may be a quote-unquote shortcut, or it may be an actual shortcut. I don't know how well we will do, or how not well we will do. Because it's all about giving it a shot. Oh yeah, and before I forget, tomorrow is Friday, and tomorrow is our Forza Friday. So if you have Forza, and you want to game with us, you want to race with us, we're going to be racing tomorrow on stream. Massey! In my opinion, the late Heath Ledger is the Joker. No one comes even close after him. J.R. Strang, no, the best one is Jared Leto. I mean, Cesar Romero. Ouch! Ooh, that hurt.
They are world-class athletes.
Tacit Ronan, what is going on? How are you doing? Yes, Cesar Romero was a great Joker. And, you know, I think he kind of falls in line with a lot of, like, the Mark Hamill sort of Joker. All right, let's check damage on this thing. Did it repair all the tires? Okay, no, it didn't. Okay, so our left front tire is about halfway down. Oh, and I bought Red Raven 1 1940 for $5,000 from a guy who didn't know how much it's actually worth. I'm okay. I just got off Forza. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Yeah, if you're around tomorrow, and this goes for anybody. If anybody is around tomorrow and wants to race in Forza with us, we race with everybody on Fridays. We just get together, we do a whole bunch of tracks, and we just have fun. We just have fun. The Lich King! I'll be there for the races. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Yeah, we had a really, really, really good last week. As long as my transmission service is done. Okay. Not a problem, my friend. Not a problem whatsoever. Alright, let's see if we can't kind of make it over this way. Ooh, full tank. Yeah, see? Chain tires on rocks do way better. Just painted over his stash. He said, "Fluff you. I'm not shaving it for TV show." My day is pretty good so far. I am here. I'm playing SnowRunner. I'm having a great time. I'm laughing and I'm talking to awesome people. This day does not get much better than that. I realistically can't figure out how this day would get much better. Maybe if I had like a giant cake in front of me, and I was playing SnowRunner with one hand and eating cake with the other, that would be cool. Moon Knight Spectre, I really appreciate that. Thank you so very much. Thank you for the follow. And you know what? All of you guys who follow along, you get access to all kinds of goofy other emotes and everything like that, and it's pretty cool. And then you get notified when I go live, which is Mondays and Tuesdays, Thursdays and Fridays. We do like an adventure kind of beginning of the week with Skyrim on Monday, Fallout 4 on Tuesday. Then we dive into a little bit of SnowRunner on Thursdays. And then we have Forza with anybody who wants to join on Fridays. And it's a lot of fun. A lot of fun. All right, so where do we have to go? All right, so that's the start. That's the checkpoint. And that's the... Eesh. How the hell... All right, so I think if I go here and then kind of loop around and then loop around, maybe that's how we're going to do it? Just got a race wheel. How do you like the race wheel? A lot of people say the race wheel completely changes how everything goes. Ezra Miller can meet his dad now, and he turned into the Reverse Flash. Winamum, how is everything? With great skill and accuracy. Absolutely. Man, I hope everybody's doing awesome tonight. I hope everybody is having as good of a night as I am. We'll put it that way. Because I'm having a great night. All right. Yes, Relic, I do see that. Yeah, he did not care. Cesar Romero just didn't care. I have a play seat. It's cool with SnowRunner. Ooh, that's going to be fun. You also race in cockpit mode, Nor? You know what? I don't know about cockpit mode, though. You know, it's like one of those things where it makes sense until it doesn't. And with something like SnowRunner, or the types of races that we do on Forza, where it's a lot of off-road and stuff. Oh, boy. Oh, this is going to be interesting. So yeah, you know what? Let's give it a shot. Let's see what we can make happen with this. I don't know how well this is going to do. But we'll see. Race wheel is fun with this until you need to move the camera or winch to something specific. Yeah, there is that. Okay. So, this one is actually a timed event as well. All right, so we got to go there, and then we go up. That's how Pluma plays SnowRunner with his wheel, which makes it hilarious when he full sends down a hill and just flops to his side. Yes. So the thing about the race wheel, though, with things like SnowRunner from the first-person view or like Forza, we do a lot of off-road stuff. And with that, the car is just all over the place. You're drifting through. I don't pretend, I send. Puma, you need to put that on a shirt. My wheel has a place in the middle where I put my controller so I can move my camera. That's a cool idea. That's actually a really, really, really cool idea. So also, that force feedback in this game is going to break your arms if you have a direct drive wheel. Yes. So, one of the things we actually have to consider with SnowRunner is that this particular season doesn't have a ton of content. And we need to figure out what we're going to be doing after we finish up SnowRunner. So after we complete all of the stuff on this particular track, what are we going to do? What game are we going to fill out our Thursday nights on? I'm not sure. And I've been thinking about it. With your logo inside a tipped over truck. Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of like that. Hard mode SnowRunner. I mean, that would necessitate me going back and trying to do a complete... You know, see, you're onto something. I have Red Dead Redemption 2. It is a beautiful game. It is a fun game. Fallen Order. Yeah, there's Fallen Order. I have an Xbox Series X, so anything that is available on Game Pass, I can get. But I do have Red Dead 2, and that was one of the games I had been considering. So, Jedi Fallen Order was an idea that's been floating around. Red Dead 2 is another one. Hard mode SnowRunner would just be a lot more SnowRunner. And I'm not sure if my playstyle warrants me attempting to do hard mode. I would say taking a stab at Green Hell, modded SnowRunner, potentially. Yeah, I've never actually played any mods in SnowRunner, believe it or not. Yeah, I never tried. I just never tried mods. I've only just finally started adding mods to Fallout 4. And the mods that we actually use in Fallout 4 are like quality of life mods and graphical mods. The realistic weather mod is probably one of my favorites because it actually makes nighttime completely dark. You can't see anything without a light source. And the radiation storms are nuts. Try completing SnowRunner with only the F1 car. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Alright, so let's see about trying to... Let's see if we can do this. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, so it only wants us to go over this way. Huh. So this isn't Fable. Dead by Daylight, I have never played one of those games. I don't know how I feel about those. Oof. This is not going so well. Alright. Over there. Actually, let's go at the back end. Swing the back end around. Alright. I've never played a Fable game either, believe it or not. But then there's also, there's a whole lot of, what the hell is it? Gears of War. Up over here? Okay, it looks like we go up over here. Then we go to the left. Hostile Puma has tossed out the idea of going back to DVD, if that's your thing. Just more Forza? You guys, Fable was your childhood? I've never played a Fable game, believe it or not. That and Overlord. Ever considered Elden Ring? I know it's been all over everywhere forever now, but it's... You know, I have Elden Ring. I haven't played Elden Ring in a considerable amount of time. Uh-oh. Oh wait, here we go. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I haven't played Elden Ring in a long time. See about getting up over here. No winch points available. Or are you... Uh-oh. Oh no! Oh no, we've beached! How is this possible? Maybe have 4 games and do a lucky dip? Oh no, guys, we've... I'll get to that in just a second, Nika Fernandez. This is... Oh, you've got to be kidding me. We were so close. The ending is right up there. The ending is right up at the top there. Try War Thunder. Cyberpunk after... Oop. Thank you very much. I have Cyberpunk as well. I do have Cyberpunk. I've never actually tried Cyberpunk. Oh, for real? Oh, no kidding. Oh, no, 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 no! And down we go. So there goes our... I think strategically, if I put a truck at the very top of that, I might be able to help myself out. 3rd or 4th. One night, my mom woke up and I was playing Mortal Kombat 11 with a friend, and she asked if she could join in, and she beat my butt in Mortal Kombat. Conclusion, my mom is a gamer. That is funny. That's so funny. Yeah, I've got a bunch of games that I have available to me. I have a bunch of games that I have on my PlayStation. Anything that's available via Xbox Series X on the Game Pass. I mean, I've got a lot of stuff I can game with. I just need to find something that everybody else would also find as entertaining as I would. But this is unfortunate. I don't think this truck actually will make it up that little tiny corner right there. My head would explode if my mom did anything functional with a can. Oh, that's funny. Yep, you got that right. So, Winnemem, that mug is my... It's made out of, like, horn. It started leaking on me. The thing actually split at the bottom, and it started leaking, and I was like, that's not good. I'm not happy. That's unfortunate. So, what can you do sometimes? Actually, speaking of, I think if I park a truck, and I kind of cheat a little bit, park a truck right at the top. Yeah, so that actually came from the New Hampshire Highland Games that I go to typically every year. They didn't have it in 2020. They did have a version of it in 2021, which was way less fun than it really actually ended up being. 2019 or 2018 is probably when I got that mug from. And it did split, and it was like... It started just leaking right out of the bottom. Because I believe the bottom piece, the circular piece on the bottom, is actually epoxied to the bottom. Alright. Back to the garage. Let's find a vehicle that we can use to save ourselves from ourselves. And we're probably going to use it as like a recovery vehicle as well. Good question. Good question. HX 520? All right, HX 520. Pull the fuel tank. This is a good truck. The tires we will use. We can do the chain tires on this thing. Loveless Pond! How are you doing, my friend? What's good? How is everything? We are over here, rescuing ourselves from ourselves. We're on, like, our 3rd/4th, oopsie. So what I'm thinking of doing is going over... If we go over this way, and we come in from here, and we actually park the truck right at the top over here, we should actually be able to pull ourselves up with it. I'm just not sure what kind of truck that they seem to think I should be using for this little rock crawling course down here. Unless... Hold on. Hold on. Let's go back to the, I know you guys want to see, like, a second Forza night, and more Forza would definitely be fun. I will not argue that point. Not the Renegade. Wrangler. Wrangler Rubicon. Eh? So this has the... This is the crawler suspension. Unique, fully independent suspension kit for otherwise impassable terrain. So... This is a specially custom suspension kit, the ultimate weapon against rough terrain and ruined country roads. We want the crawler suspension. And then as far as tires go... We'll do the chain tires, because chain tires... Nice Discord server? Why, thank you. The Discord is the place that we share pictures, we share links, we talk about music, we talk about food. What would you think about doing seasonals on Thursday, then open racing on Friday? That's not a bad idea, because we actually do... What is it? We actually do... What are the best tires and suspension? So here's the thing. American trucks are limited on their tires. They usually get the all-terrain tires or the off-road tires. Most of the American trucks do not get access to the mud tires. So primarily it's the Russian trucks that get the mud tires all the time. But no, seasonals on Thursdays would be interesting because we typically only play like once a week. But a lot of the seasonal stuff too is a lot of like individual single player stuff. So that's the only thing about that. Just finished cleaning up from my dinner and taking out the trash. I hope you're having a good night. I'm having a wonderful night. And that's some Fusro cheese. Mud tires are always going to be the best, but chain tires at level 12, honestly, you really can't beat chain tires for inclement terrain. Like, honestly, chain tires work good on rocks. Chain tires work good on rocks, and they're an absolute must on ice. That is where trucks like the Kolobs, for scouting, mud tires. Mud tires all around. Okay, let's take this bad boy, and we want to go... Okay, so we want to go over here, and then we want to cut across. But, you know, trucks like the Ford F-750 and the International Lodestar 1700 don't get mud tires. They only get all-terrains. So, kind of one of those other things. Oldemar! What is going on, my friend? How are you doing? So, chains are for rocks. And because this is a truck that cannot get all-terrain tires, chains are good for this area right here. So this is all rocks over here, and we actually have to... So this is our start. This is our checkpoint. Okay, hold on, we gotta... So that's our start. That's our checkpoint. That's our finish. We have to drive down here. We loop around here. We go down. Then we go up here. Come around. And then we have to make it up here. The only reason we made it as far as we did is because of the chain tires. If we didn't have the chain tires, we would not have made it nearly as far as we did. That's a truth thing. So, chains and mud. Nope, chain tires are not for mud. Uh-oh. Chain tires are for rocks. Is chains better than all-terrain? Well, usually chains are on the all-terrains. I've never used chains on anything but ice. Yeah, chains are definitely the way to go on ice. And maps like Amor and Lake Cove, chains are like the end-all, be-all on that type of terrain. But, which way am I going? I don't even know which way I'm going because I'm not paying attention. That's basically what it is. But chains work on rocks. They actually give you a far better bite into the rocky terrain than a mud tire does, believe it or not. And we don't have a ton of deep mud, so I'm not too particularly concerned with the amount of mud that we have to kind of deal with. Chains give you more grip so you don't fall and crack your head. Legitimate. Completely. Yeah, honestly, if you try to go rock crawling with anything, I seriously recommend try using chain tires over mud tires. It's really strange, but it actually works. Like, we wouldn't have been able to get the grip that we did with the Voron if we only had mud tires. So I'm going to take this Jeep with me. And I don't know if I'm going to use the Jeep to try to do the little race, but it's Is there still light where I... Yes. There is still light currently outside. We probably have light up until like 8:30, 9 o'clock. Which is kind of nice. The winters here are depressing because the days are so short. I go to work in the dark, and then I drive home in the dark, and it's depressing as hell. That is why New Englanders are typically very low in vitamin D, because they never see the light of day, especially in the wintertime. They should just put all the vitamin D into our Dunkin' Donuts coffee. You have 20 minutes before the sun rises. Are you in any spot where you can watch the sun come up? Currently Italy, believe it or not, Loveless Pond. We have an international audience. We have an amazing international audience. Because here it rises at 4:30. Wow. That's wild. That's so wild. So how do I want to... You know what? I could loop around. No, I could do that. I could actually... Let's loop to the left, and then let's cut across over here, and then loop around this way. Ciao? Alright, so we gotta back up. Back up, little Jeep. Back up. And that's a Rubicon. And the interesting thing about the Rubicon is that it has... the sky is gray from 350 to 420. Chow, who's got food? I would love food right now. Absolutely love food right now. Salut. Oh, you guys are awesome. You know that, right? You guys are awesome. Let's see. Alright, so we want to try to go right. I already ate all the food I cooked. Smoked turkey and mixed vegetables. That's fantastic. Well, thank you very much. I really do appreciate that. And you know what? Honestly, thank you for finding our channel and hanging around. Okay. We need to head to the north. Go kind of cut through here. I am very sorry. Oh, man. Alright. So we want to cut across, and then... Yeah, keep cutting across. Alright, let's do this. Let's kind of... replot our route, basically. We can go through there. Okay. I have Mexican-style fried vegetables with rice and fried chicken. That actually sounds really good. That actually sounds really good. I don't know what I'm going to eat. I just had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It was a very good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I like peanut butter and jelly, not going to lie. With, as Puma puts it, smoof. Smoof. I have that as a sound clip somewhere. Just Puma saying smooth. Probably not. And oop. Smooth. Not chunky. Smooth is the best. Who likes chunky peanut butter? PB&J is elite. I really like peanut butter and jelly. And you know what? It's the perfect, it's a good, you know, midday kind of snack. It's good all around. Good all around. I don't mind chunky peanut butter, but you know what? See, the thing about it is chunky peanut butter sort of reminds me of like pad thai, or what's the Thai dish that has ground up peanuts on it, or like peanut sauce or something like that. It's not that I don't like it. Have I ever tried it with apple jelly? I am a fan of grape jelly. The texture isn't nice. No, no, the texture is not nice. Apple jelly sounds actually really good. I am a grape jelly fan. I am a huge grape jelly fan. And it's interesting too because where I grew up, Concord grapes grew on the vines. You could walk down the sidewalk, and if there was Concord grapes growing overhead, you could just pluck them from the vines and eat Concord grapes. So, go figure, right? Back up a little bit. Nope. Oop. Come on now. Oh, that's because there's a tree stump right under us. That's why. In 20 minutes, I have to go and feed the horses. You've got horses? Really? How many horses? Actually, if Tractor Man were here today, he is on a farm as well, and he does a lot of equipment maintenance and field duties. 2 and an Arabian and a Missouri Foxtrotter. I have no idea what a Missouri Foxtrotter is, but that sounds... I know what an Arabian is, and that's pretty cool. Actually, that's really, really cool. Nay, nay. That's awesome. And you know what? If you ever felt like sharing a picture of any of your horses, if you ever wanted to, we've got a wonderful spot in the Discord for pets and critters and such. The Arabian is an old girl, pearl white. Okay, okay. That's pretty awesome. Right. So we're going to go over here. We're going to dump the... Yeah, we're going to drop the Jeep off right here. And then we're going to go this way to recover the other truck over here. And yeah, the Discord, honestly, is the perfect place to share pictures, to share links, to share, YouTube videos of music that you like, music discussions, movie discussions. It's just all kinds of stuff. And it's a great place to hang out and just talk and stuff. Or if you have an idea about anything under the sun. Discord is also one of those places that I am very reachable at. If you have an idea, if you have something that you want to bring up, your burger is on Discord. Okay, we will definitely go check that out because I also like burgers. Burgers are wonderful. Okay, so that's where we're going to drop that off. Then we're going to loop around here. Gonna make sure that we don't fall down. And actually, if we keep this truck up top, we might be able to kind of cheat a little bit and winch ourselves up. We'll give it a shot. We'll see what the Jeep can do with the crawler suspension on it, and see if that does actually anything. Nika Fernandez is a fantastic cook, and one of our favorite things is the food channel. And if you ever have anything really fun or really strange or really different or anything even normal and you just want to share, the food channel is the perfect place for it. No joke. All right, so... Aaron, what's going on? How are you doing? Okay. Yeah. Exclamation point Discord. Or simply, even in the links down below. All the information's down there. Pretty cool. Cool. Alright, so where is this truck? There it is. Okay. So, the winch. Ooh. Oh. Okay. There we go. Hydrate. All right. Fried egg on a... Yes. Fried egg on a burger. Hell yeah. It's actually kind of warm today. And I've had a substantial amount of water, and I'm kind of feeling pretty okay about that. Yeah, a fried egg on everything. I was a cook, but living alone, my dishes are very simple. You make some fantastic meals, Nika Fernandez. You make some wonderful, wonderful, wonderful meals. And everybody who has joined the Discord tonight, thank you very much. Really appreciate it. Nothing wrong with that. You can make great food with simple ingredients. I will take your word for it because I really just don't cook much at all of anything. Uh-oh. So that didn't work like we wanted it to work. So... yeah. This truck doesn't have enough... It's got a ton of power. But it doesn't have the weight to pull this around. So realistically, I would have to do something like... Oh, wait, here we go. Ooh, yeah, see? There we go. I help my parents with their garden out back. We have different kinds of tomatoes, peppers, and also zucchini and eggplants. One thing my grandmother used to make was eggplant parmesan. And... yeah, eggplant parm was actually really, really, really good. Alright, so tell you what. This is not working from this particular angle. See, that truck just bounces right up right there. Truck bed is big. Yeah, this is a longer truck. This is actually a pretty cool truck. How can I do? Oh, okay. No, we can do this. Make that with some of the eggplants from the garden. I like to grill them. Yeah, grilled eggplants. Yes. Alright, so that is there. So what we have to do is basically just get this thing... Okay. Pivot it around, essentially. And then... the winch... this way. And then we just gotta kind of drag it a little bit. Lisa just jumped on me in the garage and sat next to my bike smiling at me. Lisa is my dog. Very cool. What kind of dog do you have? Nope. Okay. So I think I see how I have to do this. This is going to be rather interesting. All right, there we go. But see, here we suffer from the exact same problem. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Alright. Turn on the truck engine. Okay. Oh, no, 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 no. No! Okay, this is getting interesting. Forgot the breed, but I put a picture in the Discord. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. We will definitely be checking that out. Oh, this is going to get interesting, for sure. Right? Oh, now we're kind of like... Oh, it's because we've got the... Okay. Alright. Okay. No, we're good. We're good. Got this. Alright. So we're going to move this over this way. And we're going to come up here. Kind of just gently nudge. And when I say gently nudge, I mean just ram the damn thing. Alright. Alright, come on. And there we go. No! No, 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 no. We almost had it. We almost had it. All right. See, like I said, this truck is a good truck. And chances are, we're probably going to dump this truck on its side, too. Oh, man. Uh-oh. Yeah, about that. There we go. Oh, no sound? All right, I will fix that. Sometimes our capture card, for whatever reason, likes to kick out of the sound, and I don't know why it does that. There we go. So we should have audio once again. Sorry about that. Okay. Oh, but thank you for giving me the heads up. Okay. So, actually, no. We're going to try this. We're going to try getting a little bit of a running start, so to speak. We're going to go all the way up here. We're going to now attach the winch to the side. Be right back. Gonna shower? Go right ahead. Lurk away, my friend. Lurk away. Alright. So now, running start. And that did nothing. We're having kind of an interesting time here. Oh, there we go. Okay. Alright then. So, we've managed... We've managed to get over there. Now we want to get up here. And I have an idea. Might grab my wallet and go to the gas station for a €2 sandwich. They are really good. What kind of sandwich? Okay. So we've managed to do this, and this is kind of the idea here. All right, so if we change trucks to this guy, we'll do is attach this winch right there to there. And then we just need a little bit of a push from this guy. And then they're both going to come up here. They have ham, turkey with cheese, tomatoes, cucumbers, and bell pepper slices. That sounds actually really, really good. And they let you make your own sandwich. Okay. All right. So there we go. That is the idea. And then we're going to change over to here. Okay. Okay. All right. So now let's get into Jeep Wrangler. So this is where the method to my madness comes from. I don't know if this is going to be a good idea or a bad idea, but it is going to be an idea. If this does not work with the Jeep Wrangler, we're probably going to try with one of the trucks again. Probably end up doing the International, because the International, for whatever reason, did really, really, really well going up. Whoa. Okay. This thing's also pretty good. Isn't this one of the best scout cars? This is a Jeep Rubicon. So this is one of the, what is this? So this is probably like a 2008 or 2009, possibly 2010 Rubicon. And it's got the, I think it's got the extended wheelbase. Thank you very much, Nika Fernandez. It's not bad. The Jeeps are a DLC pack that you do have to purchase. There is I think 3 different DLC packs. There's the Apache, the Jeep pack, and then the the Western Star 49X. Which is available for purchase. Outside of the DLC. 16-year-old white girl car, basically. But it shouldn't it shouldn't have a roof. Well, so actually, if you go to the car section, the car picture section, you will see my Jeep. And my Jeep is currently sitting on 35-inch all-terrain tires. So pretty cool. Actually, I kind of think it's funny because it looks like there's mud on the inside of this thing, so yeah, I like it. I just got it a couple of weeks ago, and it's a fun ride. It's a really fun ride. I used to have I had a Trailblazer. I had a Chevy Trailblazer, and I lifted that, and I put big tires on that. But this Jeep had a lift, had big tires, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna buy it. I like it. I'm gonna go for this. Okay. So this is the start right here, I believe. Okay. I don't know if this is going to work or not. So this is the stage 2 finale. We've still got these here. Oh, communication tower. Okay. Lost souls. Go to the service station. Oh, wow, there's more. Yeah, there's a lot more. Lap of Honor, off-road navigation, and then service unavailable. So this should be pretty cool. This should be pretty cool. There should be some stuff that we can do on stage 3, but our time with this map and our time with this DLC is certainly coming to a close. So we definitely have to consider what are we playing next? What game are we going to fill our Thursday time slot? Usually the first half of the week is the adventure stuff, and the second half of the week is the automotive shenanigans and tomfoolery. Okay, so that's the start. Okay. All right, so let's see if we can't do it with this truck or with this Jeep. Is this game fun, and is there any difference between... Oh, there is a significant amount of difference between MudRunner. Some of the mechanics in this game are different. I like this game. I have played this game since the initial launch of this game, which was April of 2020. And it's an amazingly fun game. There is currently released 7 individual pieces of DLC, and there is one more that's coming out. There's another quarry on, I forget which map. The quarry is actually on Tamir, but there's also a quarry on there is a quarry on Smithville Dam. This is a great game. If you like anything having to do with trucks and off-road driving, it's an amazing game. It's really an amazing game. The variety of different trucks is fantastic. Okay, this is almost doing way better than I thought it would have. Right now, I'm using the Wrangler Rubicon. And we're trying to complete a little bit of an off-road course. Because that's actually what this season is about. It's called Compete and Conquer. And it's actually a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Oops. Uh-oh. Okay. Get up and around there. There's a lot of different vehicles, and there is more cargo to deliver than MudRunner. It's not just logging with trees. This game is all about different overall objectives for each DLC map. Whether it be setting a rocket into orbit or building all kinds of... Oh, whoa, this... Holy moly. Okay, nope, that just went right up there. Okay, color me impressed with the Jeep Rubicon. It did better than those full-size trucks. All right, that was awesome. That was awesome. I can't believe that Jeep did that good. There are the trucks with the cabin on a different joint from the trailer, so they can rotate in different ways. Yeah, you've got your semi-truck trailers. You've got your trailers with like the pintle axles up front. But Mikey Mike Gaming, honestly, I can't recommend this game enough. If you liked MudRunner, you would definitely like SnowRunner. And the amount of people who have picked up this game after just watching some of the gameplay here, there's been a lot of people who have enjoyed it. Now that's what I call a result. You've cleared Phase 2 and are ready to enter the final stretch. Now it's all about finding your way through the swamp. Good luck and Godspeed. So that's only 50 points and 500 bucks, but, you know, let's see. How much cash do we have? We have $900,000. Why do I only have $900,000? I thought I had a lot more than 900,000. Where's that? Hold on. Yeah, that's only 900,000. What's up with that? Storm, my friend, I need to go to sleep. Thanks for the stream. Buenas noches, Storm, and everyone. Buenas noches. Have a wonderful evening, Nika Fernandez. Thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out. I hope that burger is amazing. It looked amazing, that's for sure. Let's see. So now, service unavailable. So deliver to the communication tower. The service trailer. So the service trailer is... Oh, that's that trailer. Okay. So that trailer needs to go to the communications tower, which is this guy. Okay. All right, that's not too bad. Not too bad. Why don't we see about that? All right, I'm really enjoying the fact that the Jeep Wrangler Rubicon did that course very easily, surprisingly. So Mikey Mike Gaming, this is what we have currently for different maps that are available to us. So Michigan, Alaska, Tamir. Those are your 3 base game maps. Year 1, you have Kola Peninsula, the Yukon, Wisconsin, and Amur. That's 4 maps right there. Season 2, you get the Dawn region, you've got Maine, you've got Tennessee, that's 3. We've got 1 more that we're still waiting in the pipeline. We haven't heard anything about just yet. We're going to see where it goes. So right now we're in Tennessee. We're doing Compete and Conquer is the name of the DLC. This gave us Tennessee. It's a whole bunch of off-road racing type stuff, which is different for the rest of the game. It's actually a totally different feel and vibe to the rest of this game. All right, so let's recover some of these trucks. And then let's figure out which truck are we going to use to get... So the service trailer is right there, and then we just have to take that all the way down to the communications tower. It's not too bad. And then we have to do 4 metal beams, which actually, those are going to come from here. So the metal beams are going to come from here, and then we have to get them over to the communications tower. So we have to make them here, get them up there. So that is actually going to be interesting. And Fubar had wanted to see us deliver all of the metal beams with one of the 8-slot cargo trailers. Which, if I was a glutton for punishment, I'm kind of half tempted. So there is that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna seriously consider that one. So why don't we figure out what truck we want to use to go transport that thing on over. Why don't we use this guy? And we'll get rid of the van body. Because we don't actually have to take anything with us. So we can just roll with, well, we don't have the active suspension on this one, okay. The only thing about this truck is, so the game initially launched with the ANK MK38, which permanently had a 2-slot cargo bed mounted to it. The ANK MK38 Civilian was in one of the previous DLCs, either 1 or 2 DLC back, and it gives us the option to mount different attachments to the back end, or to the bed, but it won't let us attach a flatbed or a sideboard bed, which, I mean, it's understandable. Okay, so we're going to go here. Then we're going to want to go... You know, I imagine we could kind of go right up. Because this is probably the easier route. Chances are. Yeah, chances are this is like the easier route all around. And I say that, and then it's probably going to bite me, because it usually does. And then we'll just kind of... We'll go right up there. We'll go do that. Where am I going? I'm going this way? Or I can go this way. But yeah, this game is absolutely worth it. And we can actually start doing like multiplayer nights if people are early on in their gameplay. We could have a multiplayer night, jump into somebody else's game. I want to post my car in the Discord, but I only have a garbage picture of it, and my mom has my car. That's all right. That's totally okay, my friend. You know, we're not here to be picky. We're not here to like make any judgment calls about anything. If you're happy about something, if you're passionate about something, if you have interest in something, it is not for anybody to ever knock that down. Keep that in mind. And we will always say that. And that's one thing that we ask, is that if someone is passionate about something and you don't agree with it, encourage them. Don't knock them down. Because everybody's into different stuff, and not everybody likes the same thing. I mean, there's plenty of people who probably think I'm a chucklehead playing a game about driving trucks through mud, delivering cargo from point A to point B. And to that I say, hey man, I'm having a good time. If it's bothering you, don't worry about it. I like it. I like this game. This game is great. I like the hum of this diesel engine in this truck. It's really unique, and it's basically only between the MK38 and the MK38 Civilian. So this is one of the few American trucks that are full-time differential lock and full-time four-wheel drive, and also come with factory mud tires. This thing is also a pig on fuel, but that's okay. We've got fuel is free in this game. Petrol. Right. Happy about it. The thing is, I recently got it, and it has Romanian plates. Really? Okay. Alright, so let's go this way up the small little riverbed. Yeah, I don't have anything. So how does... So, like, how do you know that they're Romanian plates as opposed to Italian plates? Like, how does that... What's the difference between the two? Hello, folks, on my break at work. Hey, Fubar! Guess what task we are currently doing? We have service unavailable. Currently, I am delivering the service trailer, and then we have to deliver 4 metal beams. Very cool. And I am considering the logistics in the delivery of 4 metal beams to the tower with an 8-slot trailer. So don't think I forgot about it. I also used the Jeep Wrangler. Are you going to try the challenge I suggested? In the EU, there is the blue part on the plate, and it says the initials of the country, and because I drove it from Romania to Italy. Okay. All right, that's cool, man. That's really cool. So, I'm seriously contemplating it. And, I mean, I think it could be a fun challenge. Although, What do I get if I complete the challenge? Other than a hearty pat on the back and a job well done. Alright, why are we kind of going offside there? I managed to complete the off-road, the previous off-road racetrack with the Jeep Wrangler Rubicon. And I am surprised as hell. Nice, I'll have to watch the rest of the VOD, as I only have a few minutes. So we're probably not going to get to it, because we're just kind of, you know, getting casual, and it has been 3 hours tonight. It is about 8 o'clock. And it's a garbage matte blue. I want to change the wrap on it. So it has a wrap on it right now? Or... Okay, now I'm kind of curious. Oop. Okay. I'll have to see about a reward. Okay. Alright. Alright, so let's detach the trailer. So we now have that trailer posted in the Discord. Alright, I will check that out as well. Alright, so we're going to get back over here. And because we're going to have to deliver metal beams over here, we're going to have to try to make some space. We're just going to kind of go this way. And I think this is the only way to get up here. And probably I'm going to need something that's got a lot of grunt getting this stuff up here. This is another way to get a trailer up here. I think this is the only way to get a trailer up here. But let's refer to the Discord, my friend. Let's check this out. Also, I'm really tired of this phone. It's kind of starting to bother me a bit. Also, your dog is awesome. Nika Fernandez also has a wonderful dog. Freya. Ooh, what is that? Audi. Ooh, I like the matte blue, though. That's a cool matte blue. Okay. I gotcha. Very cool. Very, very cool. One of my coworkers is a big Audi fan. That's awesome. Thank you for sharing. All right, and recover. So the Zix is over here. The Zix is over here. And no, but we don't. The Zix has a Zix has a crane. Wrangler. This thing's cool. This thing's... I can't believe this thing did what it did. That was amazing. This thing is actually very, very, very impressive. All things considered. Oop. The suspension is good. I like the suspension on this thing. This thing's cool. The photo mode on this game is wonderful, too. The photo mode is, like, really, really, really good. So, with that said, it is about 8:15. We have been going for about 3 hours tonight. 3 hours is usually our cutoff time. So, you know, we're gonna figure out who we're gonna go kind of visit, so to speak. Who's streaming? Who do we want to go raid? Bjorn the Silencer is playing Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. Oh my god. Cirque Lunicus is on. Jikax is also on. He's playing Elder Scrolls Skyrim. Space Viking is playing Space Engineers. Crispy Gaming is playing Sniper Elite 5. That game looks very impressive. It's an 18 S6. Okay, that's a cool car, dude. That's a really cool car. Okay. Not for nothing. Not for nothing. Bjorn the Silencer playing Tony Hawk's Pro Skater kind of has me in the, I mean, there's some nostalgia vibes right there, okay? Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, come on! 11,000 euros. I will have to see what the conversion rate is on that because I'm not sure. I'm not an intelligent enough American to know what that is off the top of my head. Guys, I hope you had another awesome, wonderful evening. I appreciate every single one of you that came by to hang out. Everybody who threw me a follow this evening, joined the Discord, hung out with us, goofed off with us, talked about this, that, and the other thing, and watched me roll over truck after truck after truck after truck. So, Bjorn the Silencer is, man, Throwback Thursday. Yeah, we're going to go hang out with Bjorn for Throwback Thursday because he's going to be playing Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. And that is a classic of video game entertainment. So we're going to be back tomorrow. We are going to be playing Forza. And anybody who wants to play Forza with us, let me know. We'll have a great time. That said, I am Storm of Iron. This has been more SnowRunner than you can shake a stick at. And someone did, in fact, say SnowRunner. I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you so much for making this game and this streaming thing and this hanging out thing some of the best stuff ever. It's awesome. And we'll catch you tomorrow for some more racing. So take care, guys.